Hey everyone, bear with me here as I get the live stream started. Okay. Let me get it pulled up. Bear with me, folks. Let me get everything shared out to social media. We have numerous severe thunderstorm warnings and some flash flood warnings off to the west, about to move into the viewing area, approaching the Dover area right now as we speak. Test, test. All right. Test, test. Okay. Let me continue to get it shared out. Just bear with me. And we'll start going through what all's happening. Almost there. Okay. So we have a few severe thunderstorm warnings that are now pushing off towards the viewing area, in and around the Dover area, back towards Camden, down towards Lexington, Tennessee. Those are going to start to be moving into the coverage area, and I'll get you the information on the warnings here in just a moment. But this is the severe weather coverage that's just now taking place. I do apologize for the delay. Okay, so we have a severe thunderstorm that's located near Dover. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and ping pong ball size hail. This is about to approach the Clarksville, Montgomery County area. Numerous flash flood warnings are also in effect. So we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Montgomery County. This includes Clarksville until 9:15 p.m. At 8:33, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles southeast of Big Rock, or 9 miles east of Dover, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. So as these storms move along, they are going to move through pretty quick. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail is possible with these storms. And I am pulling up Facebook so I can try and end the stream so I can answer any questions if anyone asks any. So still trying to get everything together, but a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for the Clarksville, Montgomery County area. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail with this severe storm. So just one moment. I do apologize for the delay. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Montgomery County for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I'm still trying to get everything set up here, so it'll be just a few minutes before we do some better coverage. But if you will, if you can, go ahead and share the stream out. That way, everyone knows that I am live. Again, still just trying to get everything set up here. Almost there. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Let's zoom out here. So we have additional severe storms that are pushing from just north of Lexington up towards, I believe it is, yes, Camden. Those are going to be pushing off towards Waverly and possibly towards Centerville, Dixon, and Charlotte, and then towards the metro Nashville area. But again, multiple severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings in effect for the Middle Tennessee area right now. But we'll continue to monitor over the next few hours as these storms continue to move. Into Middle Tennessee. Can anyone... Sorry. And I apologize for the delay. I'm new to going live on YouTube, so I'm just trying to make sure everything is okay and active and ready to go. I don't think anyone can comment. I don't know why people can't comment. So a new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for Houston and Humphreys County until 9:30 p.m. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and $half size hail. That's going to be with this area of concern that's over the Camden area as it pushes off to the east towards New Johnsonville and Waverly. And also from Clarksville down towards Waverly, Dixon back towards Hendersonville, Gallatin, Springfield. Going to be watching the flood threat because it will be ramping back up over the next couple hours as these storms continue to push off towards the east. So I do apologize. I don't know why YouTube's not letting anyone comment, but let's go ahead and start getting into it. So a severe storm is pushing into Montgomery County from the Dover area near Highway 79 near Dover Road, approaching 41A, State Route 374 towards the Clarksville City area, I-24 corridor in Montgomery County, y'all are about to get probably pretty hammered by this storm as it pushes through. Again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail is possible with that one. And then just a little bit further south, we have this strong storm near Camden that is pushing towards New Johnsonville, Waverly, and then eventually towards Dixon and Charlotte. Let's go ahead, let's get a storm track. So this storm is moving off to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. So these storms are pushing through pretty quickly. So hopefully it won't drop a lot of rain. So let's go ahead and so you want to go ahead and make sure that you're inside away from windows and anything that may fall like tree limbs and stuff. You want to make sure that you're protected. This will be, again, this is Montgomery County. This will be near Cumberland Heights community in about 5 minutes. Briarwood in about 6 minutes. Clarksville in the next 10 minutes or so. St. Bethlehem in about 12 minutes. Hampton Station in about 17 minutes. Guthrie there on the Tennessee-Kentucky state line in about 20 minutes. Darnell in about 25 minutes or so. Again, this is for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. If we put the velocity on, you can see where this is some pretty strong. And there's also a little bit of broad rotation with this, so we'll be watching that as well. This storm previously had a tornado warning on it back to the west. But again, that area that I've circled in blue, that's where the strongest wind is. And then also quarter-size hail will be possible with this storm. This is near Bethel along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. Looks like the intersection of 41A and State Route 374. Moving towards Tinytown Road, State Route 236. And then again, there's this storm for Houston and Humphreys County until 9:30 p.m. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and $50 size hail. This is moving off to the northeast at 55 miles per hour. So let's go ahead and get a storm track for this one. I'm going to draw it to about the warning 55. So some locations include Johnsonville in about 2 minutes, New Johnsonville in about 4 minutes, Plant in about 6 minutes, Forest Hill in 12 minutes, Waverly in the next 13 minutes, Gorman in 17 minutes, McEwen in about 22 minutes, Adams Crossroads in the next half hour. So that is for $50 size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also, really heavy rain starting to move back through as well with these storms. I think the main concern, everyone needs to be weather aware tonight, but the main concern may be along the I-40 corridor and northward, because back towards Jackson and even down towards Memphis, it's struggled to get going right now, but we still have several hours left before this event is over. So everyone needs to continue to be weather aware, especially if you live in and around Clarksville down towards Dixon into the metro Nashville area. So still two severe thunderstorm warnings and a few flash flood warnings are still in effect at this hour. Let's get some information on the flash flood warnings. So, flash flood warning remains in effect for Cheatham, Houston, Montgomery, and Robertson and Stewart counties until midnight. Emergency management reports flash flooding and multiple roads flooded across the warned area. Between 3 to 5 inches of rain has fallen, and an additional 2 to 4 inches is possible. Flash flooding is ongoing, and some intensification is expected along with the storms that are happening right now. And then a flash flood warning remains in effect for northeastern Cheatham, northeastern Davidson, Robertson, and Sumner County until 11:45. Between 1 to 3 inches, or additional 1 to 3 inches of rainfall is possible in the warned area. And then finally, flash flood warning remains in effect for Cheatham, Dixon, Houston, Humphreys, and Montgomery County until 11:45 p.m. tonight as well. Additional 2 to 3 inches of rain may fall. So let's pull up the reflectivity and see. So the strongest winds now for the storm in Montgomery County look to be along and near the State Route 236, just near the Kentucky-Tennessee state line, approaching I-40 near Tylertown Road area, and near State Route 48. So you're probably getting some stronger wind and heavy rain as well. And then back towards the New Johnsonville area, stronger wind with this as well as the ping pong ball size hail. Half dollar size. So again, main area of concern right now is over the Highway 79 area, pushing into the downtown Clarksville area, and then along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line as well. So still, just a few severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect. So New Johnsonville, you're probably getting a lot of wind near Kentucky Lake up towards Waverly, Hurricane Mills, Bakersville, Cedar Grove are all communities in this severe thunderstorm warning, including Gorman and McEwen. And then that is for the storm for ping pong, or half dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. And then Clarksville, you're probably starting to get some wind. The main area of activity looks to just stay north of the Clarksville metro. Still going to get some heavy rain and probably some wind. But really from the New Providence community near Dover Road north to the Tennessee-Kentucky state line is where the most intense part of the storm is at this moment. And you can see this pretty good amount of wind starting to show up. Some broad rotation in there as well. This is actually crossing. So where I'm drawing this line, that is the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. So we're looking at possibly some broad rotation right in there where that blue circle is. So that area of concern starting to lift northeastward into Kentucky from Montgomery County. And again, 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail is possible with that particular storm. If we zoom out, you can see some more activity down, a few warnings down into Louisiana and Mississippi. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we can expect through the rest of this evening. So this is, one moment. Okay. So this is a little behind. Hang on. Let me try. Nope. Bear with me. Okay. So we're going to go with this. Okay. So here's where we're at currently at 9 p.m. Expect additional showers and storms. 10 p.m. starting to push really through Clarksville, and then approaching the metro Nashville area by 11 p.m. and then pushing further through Nashville, Gallatin, down towards the Murfreesboro, Columbia area. This is 1 a.m. You can see this line starting to push out of the metro Nashville area towards the Cumberland Plateau, damaging winds, possibly some small hail, and then a spin-up tornado cannot be ruled out. And then it continues to push further off to the east and finally nearly clearing the Cumberland Plateau by 3 to 4 a.m. And on the back side of it, let's see if I can. We're going to have really a quick cool down on the backside with the temperatures. You can see the backside looks like we may try and get some snow as that front pushes through. So possibly a quick burst of snow as this pushes out and off to the east. Do not think we'll have any major accumulation, maybe a dusting in areas. All right, let's get back to the okay. So they've kind of trimmed this warning up a little bit. So it's now still the Clarksville no longer includes down towards Cunningham or Shady Grove in Montgomery County. Really, it's from State Route 149 northward to the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. Again, quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible with this storm. It says severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9:15 for northern Montgomery County, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Clarksville and Woodlawn. This includes Interstate 24 from mile markers 1 to 10 as it pushes off to the east. So 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible with this particular storm. So right now I'm not seeing much of any rotation with in this line, so that is some good news. Right now the main threat is going to be large hail and damaging winds as it continues to push off to the east. We will watch, I'll circle it, we will watch the southern area to see how much of this develops back towards Lexington and Hendersonville. But this lower area hasn't had any severe warnings since it was near the Memphis area. But again, just numerous severe two severe thunderstorm warnings in our area. One near the Montgomery County area, and then one approaching Waverly. Waverly, it's still 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and half dollar size hail possible with this storm. I am trying to answer any questions that y'all have. I don't know if y'all can comment them on YouTube or not, if it'll let you. So I'm gonna take a step out for just a moment. I'll be back in just a moment or two. Okay. So nothing new with from the NWS with these particular storms. Going to continue to allow these warnings to continue. The main area of concern now for Montgomery County is just north of Clarksville, approaching the I-24 corridor, and it's going to be just between Clarksville and up towards the Guthrie community is the main field for possibly damaging winds and also quarter-size hail as well. Also, as this line pushes off to the east, we will need to watch, of course, areas that had rain earlier for additional flash flooding, especially up towards Clarksville over to the east, from Springfield back towards Westmoreland, and then all the way really into, I think, portions of Jackson, Overton, Clay, Macon, and Pickett County. I think some of y'all were under flash flood warnings earlier as well. So those are some areas that we'll need to be watching for, not necessarily a severe threat, but flash flooding. So there is a okay. Just going to go through and kind of read some updates. So in Middle Tennessee, a tornado watch remains in effect until 1 a.m. For Cheatham County, Dixon, Houston, Lawrence, Marshall, Perry, Smith, Trousdale, Wilson, Clay, Giles County, Humphreys County, Lewis County, Murray County, Robertson, Stewart, Wayne, Davidson, Hickman, Jackson, Macon, Montgomery, Rutherford, Sumner, and Williamson County. Again, that is until 1 a.m. And if I didn't say your county, that doesn't mean you may not be on under one after that. So we'll continue to watch this line, and of course they'll put out more watches for the Cumberland Plateau if they see fit as these storms continue to push off to the east. But right now it looks like the main concern again will be from I-40 northward, at least over the next possibly hour or so. But we'll be watching it closely for those if you live like down towards Murfreesboro or McMinnville, down towards like Tullahoma and Shelbyville. You're still under a risk. I'm not saying you're done, like you have no risk. You still need to be weather aware through at least 1 or 2 a.m., especially if you live further east. If you can't stay up, just set a little alarm, maybe like every hour or so. That way you can check back and see if anything changes. We want you to just remain weather aware over the next, really, what time is it? 9. Over the next 4 to 5 hours. But again, the main concern is now stretching from Waverly up towards Clarksville. Really, that threat near in Montgomery County has started to lift more into Kentucky. So you're still getting lots of heavy rain, probably increased flooding threat in the Clarksville area, back towards down towards Aaron and Dover, even down towards from Waverly, with this storm moving in over and then pushing towards Dixon and Charlotte as well. But really, right now, it looks like the main concern is going to be north of I-40 for the next, say, hour or so. So if you live from I-40 northward from Waverly to Nashville up towards Portland, Springfield, continue to be weather aware, as this main area has been where most of the warnings have been as of recent. So severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for northeastern Montgomery County until 9:15, so another about 10 minutes or so. And again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail, and then also flash flooding is still a major concern. So this is right over the St. Bethany, or Bethlehem, excuse me, up towards Barkwood, near Hazelwood Road, towards the I-24 corridor at Guthrie Highway, near State Route 237, Rossview Road, State Route 238, Kirkwood, up towards Hampton Station. Really heavy rain, maybe some decent amount of wind as well, and quarter-size hail possible. This has just passed over or near the Austin Peay Farm and Environmental Education Center, pushing near the Tenova Healthcare, Clarksville, and now really starting to hammer from Guthrie Highway up towards Guthrie in Kentucky, along Piney Woods Road, State Route 238, Port Rural Road. Again, this is Montgomery County. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible with this particular storm, and then additional heavy rain, possibly some small hail, moving back towards the Clarksville metro area as well. And then strong storm, severe thunderstorm warning. Really 2 areas to watch right here north of Waverly and just off to the west. With this storm, half dollar size hail possible, as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And then if you're looking further to the south, no severe storms stretching from the Mississippi-Tennessee state line through Hendersonville to Parsons, and then towards Linden, Lexington area. Probably some heavy rain, maybe some minor wind with that. But the main concern right now continues to be with that one storm in northeastern Montgomery County, and then moving to through Waverly right now. So 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. Everything for the most part I'm happy with. It's not too bad right now. If you have any damage, please let me know either on Facebook or Twitter or X, or you can email me. But also include your location, if you will, like your street name or closest like landmark. So really the strongest wind now has pushed into Kentucky along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line near Guthrie. So the main portion of that severe storm has pushed out of the Ewing area. Some gusty winds now moving towards Clarksville, through Clarksville, and will be approaching Shady Grove in the next few minutes. We do not have a warning on that storm, but then additional strong storms, possibly some stronger wind gust near Waverly, near Gorman, pushing towards McEwen, and then possibly as well down towards Cedar Grove and Hurricane Mills, stronger area of wind, possibly. And then also some large hail possible with this storm as well. Again, I know there's been quite a lot of flooding reported in and around from Gallatin, Sumner County back towards Clarksville. So that's going to be something big to watch over the next, say, 45 minutes to an hour. But again, really, all of the activity remains still north of I-40, just to the west of Nashville. But again, overall for Middle Tennessee, it's looking pretty good. As I'm as happy as with it as you can be, because some of the models were predicting this line to have a lot more punch, which there's still time. Don't let your guard down. We still have quite a few hours left of this event before we can give the all clear. But again, still there's a damaging winds, large hail, or not really large hail, but damaging winds, hail, and then a few spin-up tornadoes still remain possible until this cold front pushes out of here. In parts of Mississippi and Alabama, they're looking at putting a new tornado watch. May include some of the southern counties of Middle Tennessee. That would be down towards, let's see. That would be down towards the Fayetteville, Lynchburg, Winchester areas if they do issue that tornado watch for them. Okay, new tornado watch has been issued. It does include some counties in Middle Tennessee. Yep, so it includes Fayetteville, Lynchburg, and Winchester. That is until 4 a.m. So let me zoom out. Actually, oh, bear with me here. So here's the first watch that includes most of Middle Tennessee. Here's the new tornado watch for portions of central Mississippi and Alabama. And then there's the wave of storms that's going to be pushing off to the east. So really near from Waverly up towards Tennessee Ridge, Gorman, McEwen, you're going to have a really strong storm pushing in, large hail possible, and very gusty winds as well. Clarksville, really heavy rain with this particular storm. Severe thunderstorm warning still for the northeastern part of the county. That will expire here in about 1 or 2 minutes. This severe thunderstorm warning for Houston and Humphreys goes until 9:30, and it's for half dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So right now the main story remains new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Dickson County, southern Montgomery County, eastern Houston County, and western Cheatham County until 10 p.m. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So let's go ahead and get a storm track on this. So it's going to be a pretty big one. Actually, hang on. Bear with me. Let me double check my speed. We're about to get a new storm track drawn up for this new warning. It goes until 10 p.m. Well, so this storm will be pushing towards Metro Nashville, probably maybe just clip Nashville and points north. Let's see. So, hang on. Update on the tornado watch for Middle Tennessee. They expanded it to include one more county. I'm not for sure which county it was. Anyways. Okay. So, severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for Dickson, Montgomery, Houston, Cheatham counties until 10 p.m. moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. So, let me... The locations include McEwen in about 1 minute, Tennessee City in about 7 minutes, Adams Crossroads in about 8 minutes, Pond in about 12 minutes, Taylor Crossroads 12 minutes, Van Leer in about 13 minutes, Layden in the next 15 minutes, Cumberland Furnace in about 18 minutes, Staten in about 20 minutes, Cunningham 23 minutes, so that's getting back into Montgomery County, Fox Bluff in about 28 minutes, and then Sango in about the next 30 minutes. So this is Montgomery County, Dickson County, Dickson County, Montgomery, Houston, and Cheatham County. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. And then if we zoom out, we can still see the storms back towards Lexington, south of Interstate 40, are still non-severe. So that is good. Flash flooding still remains a concern with this line as it pushes off to the east, especially for those that had morning grounds this morning from that heavier activity. I think Clarksville has been under flash flood warnings for the past 8 or 9 hours, possibly. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to post warnings and updates on Facebook. And if a tornado warning is issued, I will go live again. I will possibly try and do Facebook. I may do a test stream. So head on over to Facebook for me, please. That way I can test and see if the volume will work on it.